Hi, my name is Borut Peterlin. I'm a professional photographer and I'm making a selfie video. And if you see any of those selfie videos on YouTube, they always start with a hair comment. Oh my god, my hair is horrible. Okay, that's better. Where was I? I was in Arles. I was in France, going to festival, Les Rencontres, or how to pronounce it exactly, I don't know. Yeah, so that's a one of the most important photo festivals in the world, and I visit that. Not only the festivals, the lectures and exhibitions. I also joined Photofolio Review. What is that? Actually, you paid like certain amount of money. I paid for maximum reviews, which is 20 reviews, and I paid something more than 500 euros, so I can present my work and I get a feedback from the world experts, top experts, and I got such a great review. I'm so excited, and it was really worth it. But before I will start blogging about the feedback, let me show you what I showed them. To Arles I came with two books, two portfolios, two projects. First one was Great Depression. You know, I mean, the regular readers of my book, my blog, they know about my project. Actually, I'm photographing a state of companies that got bankrupt during this recession. I named this project Great Depression. I'm using a wet plate collodion techniques to make a parallel to the past. And I'm focusing on the things that people left behind, workers. And I love this, I call it artifacts, those silver, dry silver, because it looks like it's a really good symbol of a rotten economy and, you know, the zeitgeist of today. I'm finishing with this very pessimistic picture. Then the second book, is A Father's Tale. Actually, is like upgrade, or let's say upgrade of the project family album. The project talks about fears and delights being a parent. So actually, there are two chapters in this book. Delights, which I'm starting this. You know, every parent has the most beautiful child in the world, so I start with this kind of thing, like kind of aesthetics, showing how beautiful my both daughters are. You know, I'm playing with them and enjoying their time together. As this is like chapter where I play with forms and lines. And here you can see the graphic design change, style of images changes. This is obviously a new chapter. I love this layout, you know, windows, and here like this image goes into black, and here a window in a black. New chapter again, very clear sign, and here are the images of, I would say, fears of being a parent. Dynamic changes, the style of images changed completely. I'm showing them as a fragile, you know, like here, I don't know if you see this in a YouTube, but actually here are like footsteps of my daughter. You can feel like presence of death. Oh, actually, this is a picture from a funeral of a 12-year-old girl who died. So like these fears are here very present, and they're continuing with exactly this. The style of the image is following. And now I cut. I didn't want to end with fears. I introduced this image, and I'm making, you know, I'm just presenting again children as they are, playful, as, you know, being captains of their fate and being champions. I'm finishing with a more positive note, careless childhood, you know. And I'm finishing, I mean, the last picture is a self-portrait of me with my 2 daughters. And that's it. Beside that, I left behind 2 laser printed versions of the book. So, you know, like reviewers had something in their hand after I left. It's the same kind of book, it's just like with laser printed. So that's it. Okay, final thought. I went to Arles with really limited budget, with really limited resources, and these two books is all I had. But actually, the result was fantastic. I really got like fantastic feedback, not only in the sense of feedback about work, but also in connections, in like people giving advice how to prepare differently. Let's say I was counting on book publishers, but actually I learned that this is not the best way to bring a book to a publisher. It's better to bring a prints, because then a book publisher has a space and, you know, imagination how to make it their way, you know. So that was like a tactic that I learned, you know, that was not the best tactic for book publishers that I counted the most. But I got a really fantastic feedback from other people. Let's say next year I'm definitely counting on collaboration or having exhibition or workshops or whatever, like with people from Russia, with people from Netherlands, Italy, Paris, I don't know, Germany. So I got like fantastic, really good feedback, and yes, and I was really excited. Before I let you go, YouTube, let me share an anecdote. On Thursday I was meeting David Lewis. David Lewis is a living legend of book publishing, photography book publishing. He was a publisher of Martin Parr, William Klein, Sergio Larraín, Erwin Olaf, and you name it, all like top names. He was publishing their books, and on Monday we meet, and I sit down and I said, my name is Borut Peterlin, blah, blah, blah. And he looked at me and said, haven't we met before? I said, yes we met, but I really seriously doubt that you remember me. It was like 10 or 12 years ago at Frankfurt Book Fair. I said, yeah, exactly, and you had some really interesting project. What was it? It was really crazy. And I said 5 a.m. when I was getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning photographing what is going on around the world. And said, yes, I remember that. And I literally, you know, that really, you know, I couldn't believe that's actually happening. I was looking around, you know, I said, okay, this is candid camera. I was just like thinking that Rudi Carrell will just jump out, you know, and said, lass dich überraschen. Anyway, like that was like really, that was really funny anecdote. And we talked, and I showed him my stuff, and he liked it, and it was really cool. To be completely honest, I also got some bad feedback. Let's say one guy, I will not name him obviously, but one reviewer, you know, was looking like my images, my colonial images, and said, well, this could be taken with Canon DSLR, digital camera, you know, and just doing some Photoshop stuff. And look at it like that, you know, I was just looking at it, I said, on top of everything, I got some really fantastic information and inside views on other portfolio reviews, like One friend of mine or colleague of mine was at Santa Fe and Houston photo review, and he gave me like really like good ideas and inspiration that I should go there and but prepare myself I have like different tactics. Next time I will do some little bit differently. Carbon prints and stuff will really work. I really recommend to go to photo reviews to get some feedback and to get this kind of feeling where you are in the photography world. Oh yeah, one last thing. Today is 30th of July 2014. Next week, Photopop Festival is happening. It's not run by me, I did my job. Now it's like a new crew, a new program, new everything, like new youth. So, come to Novo Mesto and, visit Photopop. Oh yeah, if you are paparazzi, by the way, I also have a message for you. So, thank you very much. Stay tuned. Ciao.